this camera is so good that it kind of makes me worried because it shows everything in my car, and I don't appreciate that. Like, the other camera was so bulky and everything, but then at least it wouldn't show everything in the car. I have a feeling if I start driving like this, probably police is gonna stop me or something, because I don't know, maybe not, hopefully not. Today I will have to go, I will pack my stuff to go to the new place for sure. I'm not in the mood of it at all. Like, I do not want to do that. I'm so tired. I just want to sit home and not do anything. I mean, that's how I feel every day. It's not just today. Okay, I'm so worried. Do you think I'm gonna be stopped because I'm recording while I'm driving? I'm not looking into the camera, so let's see what's gonna happen. At first I wanted to get boxes to pack this stuff, but I think the best way to do is just to get like the garbage bags and stuff like that, and then put them all in there. Another thing is I have lots of like, I have 5 tires on the back of my car, so I need to put them somewhere, either in the new place or in the current place that I am at. Oh, this is in the middle of nowhere. I'm not close to any exit, but I don't really care because I do not get that much exercise. So let's just park as far as possible, then we can walk a little bit. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so today's video is going to be short. I'm sorry about that. Today we're going to talk about Transformers. I really want to take my shoes off and then put my legs up here because it's just so comfortable. I love my car because you don't need to deal with other people. You're just all by yourself. Like, this is the space that nobody can hear me, and it just feels so good. You know what? Since we don't have anything to do today, let's just do some Q&A questions. Let's see. I'm gonna search. Have you ever met someone famous? I never met anybody extremely famous, but if I would be able to meet anybody extremely famous, I would probably like to meet Elon Musk. One of the things that I admire about him is he just, I mean, that's how it shows. Like, I never met him in person, but he's always doing what he think is necessary. I really admire him because at the time everybody told him that he was crazy and things like that, but he didn't give up. He kept going. He even thought that the stuff is going to fail, but he still did what he think is a correct thing to do. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? You know, at the moment, this is actually a very good question. Every time at the moment I'm thinking of when there's like a sudden pain comes from an unexpected situations, or because, you know, all of the lives are going up and down. You have some good days, you have some bad days, and some of these bad days at the moment when you're thinking about it, you're like, I don't. Sometimes you need these pains to build your life. Sometimes you need these failures to, if you're very comfortable, if you have a comfortable life, if you have everything in order, there is a good chance that you won't go out of your way to change anything because you're already enjoying it. So you will have a mediocre life for your whole life. But then when you have this pain in your life, or when you don't have any other option and you have to figure something out, then all of the good stuff happens. So I always try to persevere. I hope I use the right word, but I always try to persevere that few days of pain, and then after that get up and try to figure your way out of what you got stuck into. Well, I mean, on the other hand, don't do stupid things, okay? Some stuff you're doing, like, you set yourself up for failure. For example, you decide to drive like a crazy person. Well, of course, you're gonna learn from it. Next time, you're not gonna drive like a crazy asshole. If you could live anywhere, where would that be? I know that not every person in the world get this chance to be themselves, and I really appreciate the fact that I have this chance to be myself, and I have this chance to be in a country that accepts me as who I am. So yeah, I'm very happy with the place that I'm living right now. I'm very boring. Who would be your ideal partner? I don't know. If at least I knew what I'm looking for, then I would probably have found it by now. Do you still have your childhood teddy bear? I don't think I ever had a teddy bear when I was a child. I remember when I was a child, I was so into taking care of animals and stuff like that. And I used to have chickens, I used to have rabbit, and then my parents were so frustrated with me all the time because I was bringing animals constantly at home. So the animals that I used to have, like chicken was the main. I used to have lots of chicken, and I'm telling you, like, I really can communicate with chicken. Unfortunately, I'm not vegetarian, which I'm trying to become a vegetarian. That's going to be perfect, like, one day. I was pescatarian for 1 year, but then after that I gave up. I will probably start again. It's so hard because I love meat, okay? I can't. It's just so difficult, but I'm gonna give it a try again. I would probably become vegetarian this time, not pescatarian. Because pescatarians can eat fish as well, but vegetarian, they can't eat fish. Okay, yeah. So I didn't have a childhood teddy bear, but it's not because my parents were cruel to me or anything. It's just because I was so much into having animals. So I would bring stray dogs home. I would buy chickens as a pet. I would get rabbits as a pet. I even had one of those porcupine. Is it called porcupine? The ones that have the ones that have like needles on their back. And one time I was trying to like pet it, and my hand hurt so much. It is just, there's so much pain in there. It stings. It's not like, I think it has something in it because there's an extra pain when you're trying to touch it. Guinea pigs are the cutest. They're like little babies. They cry and things like that. They are so emotional. They're so sensitive and so emotional. Guinea pigs. I had hamsters. Hamsters don't really, especially Syrian hamsters. Yeah, Syrian hamsters are not. First of all, you have to have one of them because they will fight a lot. Then they might kill each other. So it's not a good idea to have multiple Syrian hamsters unless they grow up with each other. But yeah, and they won't like you that much because they want to have their own life. Like they won't get attached to you that much unless, yeah, it's very hard. Like I used to love my Syrian the hamster that I had so much, but like the most that she would do, she would just I would just put it on my chest and she would sleep, and that's all that she would do. She wouldn't like to play with me. She wouldn't like to hang out with me. She would have her own life. I had my own life. She would only come around me when she needed something. That's basically how hamsters are. I think cats are like that too. So if you're a cat person, you probably, it's not a good idea. Don't buy them together unless your cat is one of those cats that don't hurt other animals. Favorite holiday: beach, mountain, or city? Definitely beach. I love beach. Water is very calming, especially I don't like to go inside of the water. I am so scared of any type of species inside of the water. That scares me. Any type of species inside of water, it scares me. I don't like to go inside of a water that has a species in it. So I only like to go to the pool and stuff like that, but I like to sit beside the water. I like to listen to the sound of the water. Do you like TV talent shows? what, like American Idols and stuff like that. I don't know why, but these type of TV shows makes me cringe so much. Like, if the person is not won't do their best, it's just that because they are being judged, and it just makes me feel so weird. I like scary movies? Not at all. I do not watch scary movies at all, because then I would have trouble going to the washroom. I will have trouble taking garbage out. I would have trouble staying in the dark places. I would have trouble having my leg outside of my leg goes outside of my bed. No. The last film you watched? Peppermint. Peppermint. It was an okay movie. They started very well. So there was this lady. She lost everything. She lost her family, and she was trying to get justice, but nobody helped her. And she did a good job. Like, she did take revenge. But I think the problem with that movie was that it didn't show the process that she was getting strong. She was just this lady who was very nice, and then she lost her family, and then she suddenly becomes strong. So I didn't like the like, I have a feeling it was a little bit weak. If you are into action movies, you're gonna enjoy. Do you like roller coasters? I don't like roller coasters. I just don't like to die in a stupid way. Where did the questions go? Oh, here. No. Okay, we're gonna answer one more question, and then we're gonna talk about Transformers, because it is taking so long. I need to go pack my stuff. What's your favorite candle scent? I'm not a candle person, because I'm just so worried that if I light a candle, the whole house will blow up. Like, I'm worried to put the house on fire. Oh my god, if you just know how happy I am with this phone, because right now I have been recording for a very long time, and I wasn't worried about changing the battery or anything, and the quality is so good. I mean, quality is a little bit too good. I don't wish to show as much as this camera is showing. I wanted to jump into the diagrams after I finished those main like the transistor diodes and stuff like that, but I was thinking if you want to start analyzing the diagrams, it's better to know even the components, like the switches. Like, those are, I would cover like switches and stuff like that all in one video, because they are, it's a switch, okay? What else do you want me to tell you? You either turn it on or off. Yeah, so all of those stuff, all of those small stuff that are very straightforward, I'm just gonna put it in one video. For this video, we're going to talk about Transformers. Check the comment section all the time, so if somebody corrected me, so you will have the best information, you have the most accurate information. But generally, let's see if this makes it any better. Not really. So generally, this is how Transformers work. Okay, you can find Transformers almost everywhere, especially in the charger. So for example, you have your phone charger, you have your laptop charger and stuff like that, and they have like a big box, or your phone charger, the part of it that plugs in. It's a big thing, it's not a small. The reason for that is because your phone, your laptop and things like that, they don't take like 120 volt or 240 volt. That's going to kill your device right away. So you need to, and that's the only thing that we are getting from the wall outlet. So what we need to do is we need to step down this energy. Sometimes we need to, all of the devices that we have don't need the energy that we are getting from the outlet. Sometimes we need to step it up, sometimes we need to step it down. So the way that happens is that you have a transformer. A transformer does that for you. So there are two circuits. There's a circuit that comes from your wall outlet, and it's going through the coil through the primary coil of your transformer, and you have a secondary coil in your transformer that is connected to your computer or your laptop and stuff like that. That's going to be in the circuit that is connected to your computer or laptop. The primary transformer is the one that's in that circuit that is connected to your outlet. Did I say it wrong? Let me just say it again. So the primary coil is connected to the circuit that goes to your outlet. Your secondary coil is connected to the circuit that is connected to your phone or to your laptop or stuff like that if you're using a charger. So what it does, the number of coils, the number of the round that the coil make matters in stepping up and stepping down. So based on that, they will step up and step down. But these two do not have any electric connection with each other. So that was the transformer. And I have to go, I want to make sure that I'm not missing any of the basic components that we're going to look inside of the diagrams, because I don't want you to have any surprises when we start looking at the diagrams. When we start looking at diagrams and when we start building these circuits, I don't want you to have any surprises. So I'm going to check, make sure we're not missing anything. Probably next video is going to be the next, if I haven't missed any of the components. Next video is going to be the last video on the components, because I think I can put like fuses, switches and things like that all in one video, because they're very straightforward. Like we already know what's switched on. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in next video. Bye.